gracious me!
Don't gamble with FIFA points. Head straight to the source at u7buy.com, and if you use the code TVM at the checkout, you'll get yourself a discount. Link in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the 92 rated Futties winner Lozano, and this was always going to happen, let's be honest. This was never in doubt. I think, to be honest, these votes that EA release are just foregone conclusions, really. I don't think that there's any question with any of them, to a degree where I'm not even sure if EA count them as a vote. I think that EA decide beforehand who they're going to release. I mean, they knew everyone wanted this card. 92 rated. When it first dropped and I saw it, I thought, oh wow, that's going to be expensive because EA. But actually, not bad at all. 83 rated team with an informal team of the season. Obviously, most people will be using team of the seasons, I would have thought. And then, of course, an 84 rated squad. Now, Futbin actually has that valued at around 125 to 130,000 coins. That, to me, seems a bit steep. I don't know why, but, I mean, if you've got the team of the season card, then already you're saving 15, 20k. And then, of course, if you've got at least one or two other cards in there you can help yourself with, then it's going to cost you less than 100,000 coins. And for a 92 rated card that, let's be honest, on paper is insane, I think you'll be doing quite well. For this stage of the game as well, I think a lot of people will just take the plunge with this and get it done because they'll think, oh, what else is there to do? Bear in mind, there's still a long way to go, realistically, and EA may drop something you'll be interested in. So unless you really want this card, you know, before we take a look at it in game, just in terms of stats, just remember that EA may drop something else. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium, 5-9. And then, like I said, some insane stats across the board. There's not really anything worth complaining about there. Of course, he's 5'9", so his strength is never going to be great. I mean, that's not too bad, actually, considering he is 5'9". His composure and his reactions, they definitely could be higher, but 88 on both, you know, is not bad, is it? And then just phenomenal stats the rest of the way. 99. That's interesting, actually. Very interesting. Futbin, which takes its stats directly from the database, so literally from the code of EA Sports FIFA 19, has 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. But in-game here, we have 99-98. So I know it's only 1 point, but which one do you believe? Because yes, okay, this is the game, and that is a website that is not EA Sports. But because they take it from the code, does that mean that Futbin is right and this is wrong? Or what? Interesting one. I'm not going to read too much into it because it is literally 1 point. But that's worth sort of noting down, and maybe in the future looking at other cards for different stats and things, because, you know, if they can get one thing wrong, they can get more. So all in all, that's a great card. Let's give him a chem style though. First off, that's the team I'm playing. It's not like the best team in the world. I know a lot of you might be like, wow, look at the amount of icons. What's he on about? Not the best team in the world. But there are a lot of people out there with far better teams than this. It's not easy to fit this guy into a team unless you either have icons or you've managed to do the, I don't know, maybe you've picked up a couple of Dutch league players like Frankie de Jong's Future Stars or his team of the season. Or you've got De Ligt in there and you can get the links to him somehow. Maybe you've got the right back from the league, SBC. I don't know. There are ways without icons, but not ideal. Now, in terms of a chem style, I'm not going to put too much thought into it, to be honest. I'm just going to whack a Maestro on him and be done. Like, there isn't really anything huge worth upgrading here. So, shot power is a nice little boost. Long shots are a good boost and volleys are a good boost. With attack positioning as well, that's actually very, very good. We don't improve the finishing, but that shouldn't be a problem. Free kicks have gone up, I don't really care about them. Short passing and long passing both have been increased, which is nice. The vision's gone up again, which is nice. And then the reactions gets a boost. Ball control and dribbling now goes to 99, which is very, very nice indeed. The only other stat there worth really increasing would either have been composure, which unfortunately, without using one of two chem styles, one of which is defensive, there's not really anything we can do there. And then the other thing is strength, which, yes, it's an option. And yeah, there are plenty of chem styles that you can use to boost that strength. Unfortunately, it didn't really do an awful lot for any other stat, and being 5'9" anyway, the process of elimination, and I just thought, yeah, do you know what? What does it matter? We give him strength boost. He's 5'9". He comes up against Van Dijk. Even if Lozano has more strength than Van Dijk is 6'4". So there's just no chance there, right? So I thought, you know what? We'll just improve everything else, and won't worry about the strength. We'll use the 4-star skills and just worm our way through, or pass it before we get into that situation. That is Lozano's Futties winner. Let's see how good this guy is in game. My opponent for this game has an awful lot of special cards, but none of them are really sort of, apart from maybe Tellez and Blanc, everyone else is kind of like, so maybe, but it all comes down to how good the player is, of course. Vieira, this is Ronaldo. I was going to say it has to be a foul, like it just has to be. So here is Lozano. You can't see it because I'm in the way, but 99 power, 91 free kicks. I'm going to give it a go, although I'm not 100% of my free kick ability in FIFA 19. I've hit the wall, and that kind of gives you some indication as to how free kicks go for me this year. I should have just rolled it around the outside of the wall and been done with it. Jari Litmanen to Lozano, Gerrard, Best, Vieira. Ronaldo has been sent on a run. It's a great ball around the outside as well. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo. Balassi flick inside. Can we lay this off? It's going to come here to Lozano. Brilliant ball to Jari Litmanen. And that's a goal. I was tempted to shoot with him, and I thought, you know what? Rather than just take the shot and the keeper makes the save and we go, his finishing might not be up to standard, just play sensibly and don't worry about getting the goal with him. Just use him rather than try and force it through him. And that's my thought process there. So I played that out wide. Jari Litmanen has fantastic finishing. He is playing as our striker today, Jari Litmanen. I could have taken a shot, but I wasn't in really any great position to shoot with Lozano. Nice little layoff and a good goal. Nice little ball down to Lozano, who feels very quick, by the way. There he is on the ball, lays it off. Trent with the ball back to him here. He's got the ability to take players on, and unfortunately on that occasion he doesn't. With 5-star skills, this guy would be ridiculous, but so far he's doing all right. Ball to Gerrard, back to him here. Little flick and the cross straight away. No, Tellez is too good for that. But is he? Oh, hello. He's still got the ball here. And he's lost it, but Jari Litmanen has it. Cristiano Ronaldo has it, and that's in the back of the net. There was never any doubt there. To be fair, right, I sort of gave up about 4 times during that move for Lozano, because it just felt like he didn't have it under control at any point during that move. But for whatever reason, he just would not. He refused to lose the ball, and it's resulted in Ronaldo scoring a goal. George Best with the ball. Lays that off. Ronaldo over the top. It's a lovely ball to Ronaldo. Lovely flick inside. Can we get that ball off to Jari Litmanen? No, this is Vieira into Gerrard. To Lozano. Back to George Best. Waiting for Lozano to make a run. There it is. First time effort from him. He's bundled over. The shot is blocked. Good movement from him, though. I really like him at the moment. I think he's got a lot to offer in any team. I don't know whether he'll be an improvement over what you have currently, as Muriel blazes that over the bar. But so far for me, I mean, he's not an improvement over Bale, which is basically the player he's replaced. But I do really like him, and as a super sub in particular, this guy, at the moment at least, could be extremely menacing. Here he is again. Unlucky from Jari Litmanen's ball, was just a little bit too close to the defender. Lozano inside to Gerrard, and the run from Lozano is on here. He's got the pace. Apparently he has the strength as well. Can he take it beyond whoever this is? Yes, he can. I tell you what, this guy has got so much pace to burn. The ball in wasn't that bad either. It's going to come to Patrick Vieira, and that little flick up that you can do just to try and jump the challenge just doesn't work, ever. Lozano to Firmino. Look at that run there from Patrick Vieira from deep. Ronaldo wants it, and that is unbelievable. We just managed to get an equaliser, and I caught him on the break again, and we were about, honestly, that would have been a goal. Ronaldo over the top, you would not have caught him, and he could have played it across, he could have crossed it, he could have gone for goal. I'm very confident in my ability to score from that situation. And unfortunately, the game has not allowed me to. So we are going to take a point away from that, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. Lozano with a very solid performance, setting a goal up, involved in another, and the game is finished 3-3. So, very briefly, before we get into my final verdict of Lozano, we have 5 games, 4 assists, 2 goals. Not a bad little return. I normally get more goals with my wingers than I do my strikers. So it's an interesting change of pace for me to have more assists with a winger than goals. So if I mean, my Bale, for instance, has more goals than assists. My Ronaldo has more goals than assists. They both play as wingers. So it is an interesting one. I found that my striker was scoring more goals with Lozano in the team. I don't quite know why. I wasn't crossing at all toward him, because what's the point? I was using him to cross now and again, but ultimately I was just trying to play through my opponents. We didn't lose the entire time we played, and generally speaking had a pretty decent time of it. He's an unbelievably fun card to use, and he will almost undoubtedly be an upgrade for 70% of people who are still playing this game. I would imagine that if you're one of the people who are still playing this game, you either don't have very much, or there is still something bugging you that you want to improve. This guy could be that improvement. He's not going to make it into my starting 11, because I don't play with wingers first and foremost, but second of all, Gareth Bale is the player that he replaced. Now, I have the FUT birthday Gareth Bale, as you would have seen previously, and I just prefer that card because it just fits the way that I play the game personally. However, having this guy as a super sub is not a bad thing. This guy is phenomenal off the bench. Well, I say that. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I've played a couple of games and he's come off the... No, I haven't played with him off the bench at all. But the fact that he is that good starting, coming off the bench, he has to be phenomenal because he's going to go up against tired legs. And he is so fast. I'm not quite sure what you would have seen in terms of clips. I think I only recorded one game. But I like to record my games off camera so I don't have to talk through them, so I can actually play properly. Because that game that I showed you, the game that I was live comming, I was losing that game, and as soon as I just shut up and decided I'm not going to commentate anymore, I came back, I scored, and I was all over him. It's because I can't concentrate while I'm trying to commentate at the same time. So yeah, I've knocked that on the head, and we're just going to show the one live game from now on, and I'll play the rest of the games in the background to give you my verdict. But he is so fast, and he will beat nearly any defender for pace. I mean, he's got 99, potentially 99, might have 98, I don't know. Which one of these is correct, you decide. But he also has 99 agility, and he's only 5'9". So he is quite possibly the fastest player in the game. He is lightning. And that definitely comes across when playing, because he just gets behind everybody. Doesn't matter what defender he's up against, he will skin them. And considering he only has 73 strength, he managed to hold off a lot when getting down that outside. Defenders would come across and go shoulder to shoulder. It didn't really seem to matter. Not once did he get muscled off the ball. He's got 4-star skills to worm his way inside with La Croquetas and things. Just a really nice card with an excellent price point. This guy is so, and dare I say it, cheap, that it would be criminal not to complete it. That's my verdict, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think of this card in the comments. If you have enjoyed it, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.